Good evening all and welcome. This is a first introduction to the market regarding the ethos of Panther Metals. As Zach sort of covered there, we recently refinanced the business. It was a palm oil business based in Malaysia. The idea is that we're going to move forward and move it into an exploration play. And first things first, let's do the technicalities. We have a disclaimer. If people wish to receive a copy, just ask me afterwards, or you'll see our contact details on the last slide. We will forward that to you. Okay, moving on to the company. Board of Directors. We have Mitchell Smith, CEO. Mitchell is the CEO also of Global Energy Metals. They're a TSX listed company. He's an accomplished executive on business development professional with deep experience and proven success, developing and executing on a corporate strategies, marketing relationships and maximising business opportunities in a natural resource sector. Nick O'Reilly, he'll be known to quite a few people in the audience this evening. Nick's a principal geologist and director of mining, is an analyst consulting limited. He has over 14 years experience in mining, exploration and development across all major commodities. As a qualified geologist, he can act as a competent person for the JORC code and AIM rules. Myself, Darren Hazelwood, I've spent 15 years building up private companies in the private sector, focused on building teams and creating value. This is my first move into the public sector. We next have Simon Rothschild. Simon's been active for over 30 years in the financial public investing relations. He currently heads Capital Market Consultants and is also non-executive director of 5 Star Diamonds, Rothschild Dragon Limited and Quartz Investment Management Limited. His experience spans both financial reporting for clients on AIM and the full list on the London stock market, as well as supporting IPOs, public reconstructions and acquisitions. Mani Subramaniam, he is the ex-CEO of the business. He's come across to help with an orderly handover, but he does bring a wealth of contacts out in East Asia, so he's been a very big benefit to the business. The emphasis here is on our team. We're working together. We've been together now about 2 months. We communicate constantly. This evening, it could have been any one of us here. It's all about the board and working together. You can see the networks we've got. If this was in Canada, Mitch would be doing it. I'm in Europe, I'm doing it. This is what the business is all about. Everyone is out there, they're working their networks. We're bringing opportunities to the table. It's actually quite an amazing environment, to be honest with you, at the moment. Very, very positive. This is Panther Metals share structure. You'll notice that 2 of the major shareholders are also directors of the business. Panther Metals ethos. Shareholder value, strong vision and sense of purpose, utilising the board of directors' international network, understand the importance of regular shareholder and market engagement. What does this mean for investors? Panther will do the simple things very well. It's going to allow us to attack the opportunities as they become available. We're going to look at breathing new life into existing assets. I can give you some examples, very recent examples. We've got Oceana Gold buying Ramarco Minerals in an $856 million deal. I highlight this due to the fact that gold was first discovered on this property in 1827. It wasn't until Diane Garrett and her team got hold of this asset with a new approach that they could really generate value for shareholders. It's a model that we looked at, it's a model we like. It's about bringing new eyes onto the property, a fresh approach, just bringing new life into the assets. A good example on TSX is a company called Cartier Resources. They've spent net $553,000 Canadian dollars on 3 assets between 2013 and 2016. Today, their market cap sits at approximately 30 million Canadian dollars. They've got $17 million in cash. They expect to have around $10 million cash in hand by year end. And of course, another good example, and that would be one I suspect most people in this audience are aware of, and that's the investment made by Metal Tiger into Botswana via Mod Resources. It just shows that the flexible approach and having the right people around you can create substantial value in a really short space of time. Again, it's all models we're looking at. We've got a blank piece of paper here. However, it doesn't mean that we haven't got the network, and we have. These types of deals are available to us. The board's working on them, and they're working on them today. Hence why I'm the only member of the board in the UK at this moment. It's about delivering to shareholders and getting the right assets. We understand the importance of communicating to shareholders, engaging with them, making sure they understand the vision and the purpose behind the business. Panther Metals strategy. Commercial deals, we'll be looking at share-based transactions, unlocking exploration value, scalable projects, and near-term growth. As you can see from the presentation, this slide highlights the rank by country from the Fraser Institute for Safe Mining Jurisdictions. 1 is Canada, 2 is Australia, and 3 is the United States of America. Panther has a North American-based CEO. I've personally flown around 50,000 miles in the last 3 weeks. I'll let you guys try and work out where I've been. We're looking for share-based transactions, but that's not exclusive by any means. If the right deal's out there, we won't be pigeonholed on this. We do, however, have one rule, and that's that every project must have scale. Every single opportunity must be scalable. It's got to have upside. We're focusing on projects that, as a minimum, are de-risked from a discovery point of view. We're not talking about years and years of development just to prove an ore body exists on our targets. The hard sweat's been done on these projects. The majors out there, they're building up huge cash piles from their existing ore bodies. The model is unsustainable over the medium term unless these companies begin targeting the exploration sector and replacing these reserves. I've actually, just to take me away from my notes, I've had a conversation today with somebody and they confirm this view and that the majors are certainly getting more active out there. The cash will start making its way down through the sector. It's not an if, it's a certainty. The biggest surprise for me is actually it hasn't already started. Underfunded, great assets with unbelievable upside, often held in private hands. They're in our network, they're on our radar. It's about adding value. We're going to add value, we're going to have new energy, focus, and we're going to make the market aware, and we're building this framework for the market today. We have no resource-based historic legacy issues, allowing us a dynamic, flexible approach that enables us to structure opportunities for the here and now. Guys, look, and everybody in the room, as an investor, historically, what do I see for people buying into Panther Metals? You're buying into a team that can identify undervalued but viable assets, following a rigorous due diligence process. We've got the people on the board of directors to support this, to do this, and we are doing it. We understand the potential upside. We go back to the word scale, And that is what we will be looking for. And we want to find projects that can excite the market, and we're finding them. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Panther Metals. Thank you.